Okay, hello. Hello to my lovely Geminis. I'm wondering now if I put this camera down, are you able to see this better? Oh my god, why does my cat start shitting every time I try to do a reading? I mean, I only started doing readings yesterday. But like officially for YouTube purposes. But yeah, he just loves doing that. I'm telling you, he loves shitting at the worst times whenever like my hot neighbor is walking by or something. So I might need to go and see if he is like sneaking up the door because it's right near the door, and I don't need people just like smelling my cat. Okay, anyway. Well, speaking of animals, I was going to pull signs out of this jar here that I put together with 12 signs, and that's how I was going to determine who I'm doing a reading for. And then yesterday I did Virgos, and I had the whole time just been hearing that I'm doing a Virgo reading before that, so I was like, okay, fuck it, like I'll pull it a sign still and just see what I get. And I got Virgo the first time I pulled, so I think when I get a sign like that coming through really strongly, I'm going to do that. And if I don't get anything, then I'll pull and see. But what I'm trying to get at is that I've been getting really strongly today that Gemini is who I have to read for. And I pulled a couple cards already, and we're gonna work through this energy that we got together because I feel like there might be some things going on. You might be having a difficult time lately, and I want to help in any way that I can get through that. Okay, so what I was saying about my pet is I have a Gemini friend who I love dearly, and I was actually thinking about her right before this, unrelated, but she just got a little wiener dog. So I don't know if anybody has gotten a dog lately or anything like that, but well, hello? Boo Boo, did you do a stinky? Yeah? Okay, so like the first Boo, what are you doing? Let mommy do this, baby. So what I want to do here is I have an initial, I have some initial thoughts based on the few cards that I pulled. I'll tell you what you got. In the past, you have babe. In the past, we have or I do past present. So I don't know. I'm just getting started doing these, and I don't really have like a specific format. I just kind of do what I feel every time, but I'll tell you the kind of format I have. I have two decks here, the Santa Muerte deck, and I have this, what is it? It's called the Neo Rider Tarot Collection. It's just like a pink, nice version of the OG deck, and I will link those. But what I do with these is the Santa Muerte deck is like past, present, I love you. And the pink one is future, or like where you're going, just future efforts. Apologies, I live in the middle of Manhattan, and we always get sirens. And my cat is really vocal right now. I guess he wants to be involved. Yesterday my dog really wanted to be involved in the Virgo reading, and my cat is just like all Gemini energy. This is what I feel like is going on in your brain, you guys. Well, okay, let me just start off saying you have the Chariot as the very first past present energy, and that's like fast moving energy. And the way my cat is moving around right now, I just feel like I feel like that's in your brain. Like I feel like you guys, and I was just watching something the other day. There's this really good astrologer girl that I have discovered, and she's really spot on about things. And I was listening to her talk about the signs, and she was just talking about how Geminis are just always like thinking so much. They're just like, there's so much going on. There's a lot of chaos in the brain, and I love that. Me as an Aquarius, baby doll. Me as an Aquarius, I fucking love Geminis. Like I said, one of my best friends is a Gemini, and I really love that about them. That chaos going on, but they're just always thinking. They're always overthinking, I believe, and I just feel like this Chariot energy, you've just had a lot, even in quarantine when people are, slowing down and taking it easy. I feel like you guys have just been still like pedal to the metal, even if you're not physically doing things, maybe even if you're not doing a bunch of things. I think a group of you definitely are doing a lot of work. I know my friend is doing a lot of work in quarantine, but I feel like some of you guys, even if you're not doing that, and if you're like, I'm not doing all that, I'm just like chilling, I still feel like your brain may be in overdrive, like, you know what I mean? And you might not even realize that. So just understand that you're probably doing more than you think. And I'm thinking that the message that I'm already getting from this is that it might be nice to slow that down a bit. The fast pace, all of this can be great for creativity and can be great for a lot of things. However, what we have following the Chariot here in the past present is the Devil. And I just think for you guys, it's this represents like toxic cycles, addictions, things like that. But I feel like for you guys, it's not necessarily like addictions, but I feel like it's this unhealthy cycle of overthinking and just going too quickly and being too sporadic and kind of like all over the place. And I don't mean to make you sound like a fucking mess, because that's not what it is, but I think you might be harming yourself a little bit by doing the most. And just if you need somebody to tell you that you do not have to be on 200% at all times, I would like to be that person, because I think more than ever we all really right now need like just a deep breath, just a little deep breath like that, a little reset, a little. And my friend, she just got this, the Gemini friend, she got this new dog, and the dog's running around, and I just feel like that's your life right now. It's like everybody's slowing down, and you guys are just, the mind is racing, or you're physically doing a lot of things. Baby, are you done now? Let me just walk over, please. Can I just go walk over and see how bad it smells over there? Oh my god. You haven't talked all day, and now you are so loud. Apologies. I think he did a number 1, thankfully. But he's even my cat doing this, I swear to God, this is like your brain or your life right now. Or both, It's just like all over the place, and distractions and things popping up and taking you this way and you're thinking, how do I do this and this and blah blah blah. And you might think it's good to be productive. It is good to be productive, but I know when fucking quarantine first happened, there was like CEO Twitter was telling everybody that they needed to start a business and they needed to do this with the time. So I know a lot of people felt a ton of pressure at first when we first got into this shit, and then there was kind of a shift later with like non-CEO Twitter, like just people who value like living a peaceful life, was like, you don't have to start a business It's actually a global pandemic, and actually people are under a lot of pressure right now, and you can actually like relax, and you actually don't have to put pressure on yourself to do all this stuff. So I think I have to come in from that angle for you. If you are coming in from the, I need to start a business, I need to do this, I need to do whatever, I have to come in and kind of be like, you're doing quite a bit, which is amazing, and I know you mean well, but you may not be doing well by your body, your life, all of this stuff. At the end of the day, stress, other things like that are just so toxic, and I think that might be the toxicity that is being represented by this here devil. You might be caught in this, thinking it's productive, thinking this is good, thinking being on 3,000% is good. But I don't think it's all bad. I just think that maybe you need a little nudge. Just slow down a bit. Take it easy. I feel like I always wanted to say that to my friend, my Gemini friend too. Just like, you're overthinking. I just want you to, I see your brain working so hard, and I just want you to just breathe, baby, breathe. And yeah, in the future you have the Ace of Wands reversed. So I actually let me show you it. I don't know if you can really see it. Is he going to the bathroom again? This is fucking insanity. He hasn't done this all day, and I sit down to try to read. Lord. So this is what I mean. Like, the Ace of Wands here is, there's no negative connotation for me in the future with this Ace of Wands. Oh, I'm going to change the fucking battery. Look at the battery's dying. I'm telling you guys, this is your life right now. Your life, your life is a lot. I'm getting into this energy, and I'm like, man, I need to get out of it. I need to shower. Oh, I'm going to change the battery. Be right back. Okay, back in action and plugging in the other battery. So yeah, Ace of Wands in reversed in the future is actually not negative at all in this instance. This is like, maybe you've been trying to start 10 businesses on lockdown. Maybe you've been trying to think of ideas all throughout the day of different things that you can do, and how can you, I don't know. I just think that the Ace of Wands, which is new passion projects and things like that, it in reverse is just being like, you know what, you don't need to do all this new shit. And I'm not an astrologer, but what is it, Mars retrograde or something, we have some retrogrades going on, and that's a great time for not trying to do a million new things and just focusing on the past. And even with my friend who got the dog, I think, she has her beautiful husband, and, they have a lot of time now, but I kind of was like, hey, you have a lot going on, and a dog, especially they got a puppy, they got like a fucking like puppy. I was like, it can be a lot. I don't think that you can't handle it. It has nothing to do with them not being able to handle it. It has to do with like, do you need this right now in your life? Is this exactly best for you right now in your life? And I mean, certainly I'm sure that dog's going to bring a lot of joy to her life. I mean, when I got my dog, it was chaos as well. But then, it turns into a lot better of a situation as you go on. And I think that's definitely in your future. It's like, things are going to calm down. But you need to recognize first what you're doing. Because, like I said, what you're doing right now could be coming across as productive, coming across as healthy, and I definitely think there's a lot of good to it. But I just think that my advice for now would be to just take a little bit of the pressure off yourself. Realize that the overthinking or the overdoing it can take a toll on your mental, physical health, however it's manifesting for you. And just try to take it easy. Like, know that you deserve a vacation. Know that you deserve to take a load off every now and again. And just stop yourself if you get yourself, if you notice yourself getting caught in a cycle of trying to do too many things at once, and just realize that you don't have to do that always. And then the last card I have here is the Emperor in reverse, and he can come across to me as like a little bit of a control freak in the upright, and can be in a good way, obviously, in some context. But here, again, even though he's reversed, I'm not getting anything negative. I'm just getting you like letting go of control a little bit, and I am normally not a proponent of that. Oh my god, my cat is annoying the shit out of me with that litter box, baby. Oh my god. I just think that this is letting go of control and taking a back seat. You know, he's in his throne, he's in the front seat, he's driving the school bus. I think that you guys, even though it's very commendable to be doing that at all times and be trying to take the lead on things, like even my friend, she just started this whole baby boy. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. He's so cute, but oh boy, baby boy. She started this whole like publication during quarantine, and it's popped off. It's amazing. But it's also like she's been going through this time of incredible chaos. Now she has this new dog. Now she has all this stuff going on, and I think it's like maybe your time. If you've done something like her, where you've gotten some shit together from all this overthinking, from all this overdoing it, maybe it's time to give someone else some of your tasks. Maybe it's time to say, hey, I don't need to do all parts of this. Someone else could probably take half of it, and like maybe she could ask her husband to do, you know, some part of what she's trying to do. You know, that's I just think the message overall, it could not be clearer for me here, that you just need to take a step back a little bit and deep breathing, baby. And I think that you're gonna be much better off for it. So I don't see anything, even though when I first looked at this, I was like, oh no, this looks like a little difficult. It became very clear to me that it's really simple what you have to do. It's just take a little step back. Oh, you know what's so funny? Do you know what's so funny? So I've been just sitting here while I'm talking, just shuffling, like not even paying attention. And then I look down at what is in my hand in the future deck that I have. And it is the Chariot upside down. This is crazy. This happened yesterday in the Virgo reading, where I got, you know, two of the same cards in the decks. And I'm not picking a lot of cards here. I have 5 cards total that I've told you about. So this is not, I mean, if people are pulling all these fucking cards, then it's bound to happen. But when I'm pulling so little cards, and you see the consistencies where you have the Chariot twice, and in the past you have it upright, and in the future you have it reversed. It couldn't be fucking clearer. It could not be fucking clearer to me. You guys need to slow down. Slow down, baby. I'm worried about you. It's too much. It's too much for your little body, you know? Your little brain, okay? We have so much going on in the world right now. You need to understand that you deserve some time to relax. I mean, I wouldn't recommend getting a massage right now, but something. Take a bubble bath. Take something. Because you have so many talents. I mean, with all these ideas and this drive, it's like an amazing, commendable thing that can be harnessed in conjunction with healthy habits of not overthinking and overdoing it. So I'm just going to look a little bit closer. I kind of feel like I don't need to pull any more cards because this is so clear, but I just want to look closer at the cards, and I also will, for this, I'm definitely going to read the chariot description in both books, so you can get a sense of what is going on. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do that first, and then I'll look at the cards at the end. So this Santa Muerte deck often combines... Oh, I just flipped right... Look, you didn't even hear me flipping the pages. I just flipped right to it, baby. Yeah, you're big chariot energy right now. But what I was saying about this book is they just give one description for the card, whereas the other book gives an upright and reversed. So normally towards the end of the definition, it gives you like the reversal meaning. So sit tight for that. But the upright is where you are in the past present. The road has been cleared and the chariot is ready for action, to travel, conquer, to spread our influence to the world and inspire others in their own efforts. This is the dynamic arcana of control, triumph, and conquest. A dynamic harmony that pushes us towards a new and engaging phase that will see our efforts repaid. However, when a problem arises, this dynamic push is inverted, and there is a risk of remaining static, of inconclusiveness, seeing obstacles at every crossroad. It could also degenerate into counterproductive and uncontrolled ambitions. Okay, I could not say that better in that last line. It could also degenerate into counterproductive and uncontrolled ambitions. Okay? And there was something here about control. This is the dynamic arcana of control. And like I said, you have it in the upright, here in the past, present, and reversed in the future. And that is, like I said, relinquishing control, which can sound like a bad thing. I'm normally so not about that. People have called me a control freak my whole life, and I've always defended why I think it's a good thing. But if I could step back and give you objective advice, it's, you know, it's clear as day here. Let's see what they have a little section here that says the advice of the dead. It says, act and take on with courage the road you have decided to face, while conserving a certain prudence in not letting yourself be overwhelmed by your emotions. So I think, you know, like I said, it's very courageous of you to be doing all of this, but I think maybe you got yourself into some territory where you were overwhelmed, or you were beginning to, or you could see that you're going to become overwhelmed. And that's where I'm stepping in to be like, please, 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 please. Because it went from the chariot to the devil, which I feel like if you don't even do tarot, you can kind of get a sense of what the devil is. It's just, it's not great. It's not great energy. I mean, it can represent passion, which I think you're clearly very passionate. I know you're very passionate, and I know that all of these ideas are coming from a great place of passion. But when it's followed by the Ace of Wands in reverse in the future, I just think like you need to... I've said it many times, but you get it. You get what I'm saying. But let me just read the chariot in this book here, and I'll give you the reversal meaning, baby, because this is the future deck. Man, I can't believe he's so fucking crazy. I swear to God, when I tell you, it's because of the spirits. Like, I do a thing where I call in my my guides and everything, and ask for protection during the readings, and right after I do that, they see and sense spirits. And my dog will sometimes bark in the middle of the night. He doesn't bark about anything, but he'll bark in the middle of the night staring at something, and I'm like, okay, I know something's going on. So anyway, apologies for all the noise. They are going crazy. They were sleeping this entire day. I don't know what changed. Okay, so I will give you the reversed. And right off the bat, I'm looking at this, and I don't think the way that this is coming across in the reading is as bad as it sounds here. So just remember that. I'm going to read it, see if we can take away any things, because it's not word for word what it means always. That's what readers are for, interpreting things. Like, I would be honest with you if I thought, like, it was really bad. I think if you continue down this road, it could be, but I really think that the reverse chariot... All right, no, wait a second. Am I stupid? Hold on. Wait a second. Yeah, no. Okay, I was like, wait a second. I saw the Emperor reversed, and I was like, wait, did I think that the Emperor was the chariot the whole time? I'm sorry. I just worked, like, how many hours? I'm telling you guys to slow down. I just worked a lot of hours. I'm like, oh, boy. Okay, no, yeah. Chariot reversed. So, let me read that to you. And like I said, I really think it's positive here, and I don't think it's as bad as it might sound in this book. So, let me read it. Keywords: rushing, stressed, lack of discipline, car trouble. That is so strange. Someone else brought up car trouble. I was watching a reading for me and they brought up car trouble. I'm like, bitch, I live in New York. I don't fucking drive. And I never want to. Okay. When the chariot appears reversed, it means that you are lacking progress. You've hit a dead end in life, or you are lacking the skills needed to move forward. Do you have confidence? Are you fearful of a situation or outcome that has you stuck and stressed? Whatever the case may be, you can do anything you put your mind to, and you deserve to be happy. Most of the time, it is your doubt and fear that is holding you back, and it's not the reality of your current situation. We find ourselves surprised by situations and by people, for good or for ill. Stay on track and focused. Yeah, I don't know how much I love this definition here in the context of this reading, because like I said, if tarot cards were just straight across the board, by definition, by book, like, anyone could just pull out this fucking book and read it and tell you. The point of having readers come from different perspectives is to tell you the truth about what they think of a situation. And I really, like I said, this chariot reverse is something that is good, because the key word here is, like, I mean, I don't know. I think that, where was the line that I liked? Whatever the case may be, you can do anything you put your mind to, and you deserve to be happy. I think there, in that sentence, personally, that the and should be changed to but. So, whatever the case may be, you can do anything you put your mind to, but you deserve to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, you're in this, you clearly have been in, I don't know for how long, but you've been in this go, 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 and, you know, trying to do a million things. And I think that you definitely can do whatever you put your mind to, but please don't let it be at the cost of your actual happiness. Because I think oftentimes we can get caught up trying to pursue something, thinking that this is like the key to our happiness. It's like, oh my God, this end goal is going to make me so happy. But then in the journey, we realize that we're actually not happy because we're fucking killing ourselves to get there. And I've been hearing a lot lately about, it's all about the journey. It's all about the journey. And I think a lot, like, I don't know if you guys are like this probably, but, you know, Halloween's coming up. The holidays are coming up. And it's always like when, you know, it's like Halloween season is the best. Halloween day is honestly kind of annoying sometimes. There's just a lot of people around. I don't know. It's like people are drunk. I don't know. I just feel like Halloween day is not actually that exciting sometimes. But, you know, I love the spooky season. I think that, you know, decorating and watching the movies and the anticipation, the leading up to that is just the most exciting part. So if you are scrambling, and I know I've done this before around Halloween time, if you're scrambling and you're like, I need to get all this stuff done and I'm just gonna enjoy, you know, Halloween day, and no, you need to set aside an hour a day or two to watch a little Halloween movie every night, to put your feet up, grab the candy corn if that's your thing. I had a friend who I once asked her, I was like, what's your favorite item at CVS? I don't know. It was a question and something that I had to ask her. And she said candy corn. And I was like, oh, you psychopath. But if anyone likes candy corn, you know, don't wait till the last minute to just relax and enjoy your life. That's the big takeaway from this. It's like, understand, and I'm learning this as well in life. It's like, man, you look back and you work towards these things, and it's like, okay, yeah, it's really nice that I'm making progress, but I actually hated my life for the last 3 years. Was it worth it? um, Sometimes maybe, but probably you probably get to the same place that you want to get. Maybe just a teeny bit. It might just take a teeny bit longer. Maybe even not. Honestly, if you're not overworking yourself sometimes, things can come to you easier, because I just feel like the energy you get in when you overdo it can be one that doesn't really invite things into your life. It's one thing that kind of rejects things, even unknowingly, subconsciously. So you might be surprised that if you do a little bit less, more might come to you. I really get that feeling. I really get that feeling of like, if you just understand that you're allowed to enjoy your time while working, I don't think you have to give up all your goals and all your projects. I just think that if you understand that the same shit can still come to you by doing it in a healthy, more peaceful, patient manner, I think that I hope you see that that is true. I'm learning it, and I hope that you do. I'm just going to take a look at some of these cards. I love the illustrations on these. Sorry you can't see much of them. But, yeah, this is the Chariot. Really gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Even, so you see these people. They're doing something. I don't even know what it is. Some sort of party, some sort of occasion, and they worked hard to set it up. They're doing their thing. They think they're going in the right direction. They think they're doing everything right. And then you see in the back here, there's like this looming skeleton guy in the back. And I was like, oh, that is the negativity creeping in from behind. Like, that's in your mind. That's what I'm getting, is like, that's in your mind when you start doing too much, when you start wanting too much and wanting to go in all these different directions. This guy fucking starts creeping in, and you might not even notice that it's becoming an unhealthy thing. And then what really got me is I was focusing on him, and then I see an even bigger one in the background in the middle. So it's like, kind of like, I feel like the longer you go in at this pace, it's like your demons and the problem is just going to snowball. It's just going to fucking snowball until you have this giant skull guy like fucking hanging over your shoulder. So let's just stop it before it gets any further. Let's like stop that fucking snowball and get it going in either just stopping it or getting it a little bit in reverse. I don't want you to give up on everything that you've worked on. Obviously that would suck. But just slow it down. Slow down the pace, baby, because we don't need these fucking demons crawling up. And yeah, the devil, same thing. There's this guy, I didn't even notice this before. There's these two little skeleton guys down here playing guitar. They're tiny. They're like in their own little world. They're like studying. They're looking at a book. They're either learning guitar or they're trying really hard. There's probably looks like there's a lot of notes on that page, and they're trying to tackle all of it and do the best job that they can. And they're just so small. They're so small now. And I like the contrast between this chariot, where the ratio between, the human skull, they're all skeleton people, but these are the more human ones. The big demon-like skeletons that are looming in the background, they're still not that much bigger than the people at this point, but you can tell they're still going to end up a problem if you leave them there. But here, now that you get to the devil, now that you progress and you let this go on, for too long. Now the people are so tiny in the corner here, and the devil is so big. The devil is so big now. And I don't necessarily think that maybe you've gotten quite, hopefully not everyone has gotten to this point yet, but what I'm just saying is the problem just keeps getting bigger and bigger the longer that you stay in this energy, and you probably don't even notice it. These people are totally fucking oblivious. They're just playing guitar, they're fucking looking at their music, they're trying to do everything right. I can tell they're trying to learn and do everything right. And but this guy is just, and he's fucking doesn't even give a fuck, this devil looming in the background. He's like dancing around, he thinks it's funny. He's like, ha ha ha, little stupid human doesn't know that I'm in the background here, feasting on their hard work. So I just think that you get the imagery there. And luckily that's in the past. Hopefully that's not even the present. Hopefully that's solidly the past. Because I don't know how long physically you could keep that going on, you know? At some point your body's just gonna be like, dude, please pump the brakes. Okay, so Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, you know, this wand, when it's upright, there's control, there's this, and then I just see this person, I mean, their grip is still on it, of course. The grip is still on it, but I feel them gently loosening the fingers. You see this one finger is coming a little bit loose, and it's like just that one finger, and I think, you know, obviously soon enough all of them will release and you can let go of this wand and surrender. I think another part of this is like surrendering to life in a way, and the universe. I don't always love being like, the universe is going to take care of it and this is going to take care of it, but there is an element of trusting in the universe, whoever you believe in, the guides that you like, fate, whatever you believe in. There is an element that can be nice about just trusting that. You know, it can be hard. It can be so hard, especially if you don't have any solid belief in this type of stuff. If you're watching a tarot reading, you probably get a little something, but you know, just surrendering a little bit to that. Maybe you don't need to let go totally of the wand, but you know, you're loosening your grip. And I think in doing that, you know, the mountains are being turned around upside down, and it's no longer an uphill battle. It's now once you loosen your grip, you'll realize that the journey is a lot easier. And this is kind of an alt thing, but I just got it. It's so weird for this image, but I literally got, this is not a Pentacles card. This is obviously Wands. But you know, this could be like for projects and stuff. And I see these things falling off this wand as like money. Like I feel like when you loosen your grip a little bit, that's when the money comes in. I mean, hey, we're looking for another stimulus check. Am I right? But yeah, it's really funny. I feel like I would never pick that up again for anything, but in this reading, I'm feeling it. Like it's falling off as soon as you turn that wand upside down and loosen your grip. Like it's coming to you now. Yeah, a little strange, but that is definitely what I'm getting. And finally, I'm really just getting that this Emperor is actually happier now, turned upside down. Like I really, truly am. It looks like he's getting a massage. It seriously, from this angle, looks like he's getting a massage. It looks like he's laying on the beach. This throne looks like a lawn chair now when it's reversed. I swear to God, it looks like he's getting a tan. Like just, he's not worried about controlling things. His back doesn't hurt anymore. He's laying down. You know, that is absolutely what I get from this guy. His little feetsies are not hurting anymore. Yeah, he's just feeling good. And it might be weird for you. You might not know how to relax. That might be a thing for you, because he kind of looks a little bit funny trying to relax, you know, because he's like this big, bulky, like, dude who's clearly very strong, and he's clearly done a lot. It's like kind of funny seeing him maybe getting a massage or something. So it might be a little uncomfortable. It might be a little bit like, how do I do this? How do I relax? What do I do? And maybe that's your homework. Like maybe your homework is to see what is really relaxing for you. What what actually, because I know, you know, we might think that certain things relax us. We might think that watching a television show relaxes us, but maybe while you're watching TV, all you're thinking about is like your things that you have to do, or I don't know. So maybe if you can just try some new fun hobbies that are not tied to like, this needs to become an enterprise, this needs to become a business, this needs to become like, you know, something. Trying out little fun things and seeing what really brings true relaxation, like true, your mind can just leave for a second, whether it's yoga, baking. I've been getting into cooking. I think that is so nice as I like burp up what I just cooked. Love it. You know, little things like that. It might not just be sitting in front of a TV watching a movie. Like maybe think of some alternative things, planting things, gardening, little crafts. We're getting to the holiday season. Paint a pumpkin or something, you know? So yeah, I think that's your homework for sure, is to just see like, and maybe like what you can eliminate from your life. Maybe this guy, you know, he's got his big bulky uniform on. Does he need that on? Does he really need all that? Is he under attack right now? He's not. He's not. It might feel like it is in this fucking environment, this country, but you're probably not directly under attack. You can probably loosen up a little bit. You can probably take your armor off a little bit and just vibe like this guy. And yeah, I think that is really the main thing that I'm picking up here. That you just need a little me time, a little relaxation time, and this is going to shut off. It shuts off at a half hour normally, so I'm going to shut up here and do a very quick outro and just say, if you want more, subscribe, because I don't have a set schedule. I'm just going to do readings when I feel like it, and yeah, hope you like this, and please, fucking relax. I love you, okay?